Everyone talks about the glitz and glam of Brickell, Miami. Rooftop pools, high-rise condos, and a nightlife that never sleeps. But let's cut through the hype. How much does it really cost to live here? And more importantly, can you afford it? But before we start, I'm Gino Santarossa, a certified realtor who helps people just like you move to Florida. Thanks for watching my channel. Sure, you see the influencers flexing their views and designer brunches, but there's this side of Brickell nobody talks about. Skyrocketing rents, insane HOA fees, and everyday costs that can drain your wallet fast. Unless, of course, you watch this video. Now, before you make the move, let's break down the actual numbers because Brickell can either be your paradise or your financial nightmare. And if you watch until the end, I've got that bonus tip for you, so don't go anywhere. And if you're interested in my new magazine, please send me a text at 561-871-1889 at the number below, and I'll send you that magazine out via text. And now let's get into the program. Starting with number 5, housing costs. The biggest expense is housing costs, of course. Brickell in Miami is a bright and lively place where dreams mix with big numbers. Imagine a city full of tall, shiny buildings and fun nights under the stars. Here, a one-bedroom apartment costs about $3,652 each month on average, and a two-bedroom apartment is around $5,115. If you want to live in a fancy penthouse in Brickell, you may pay from $7,000 to more than $20,000 every single month. These prices can seem like a tough puzzle to solve, but they tell the real story of living in a place full of energy and style. Now let's talk about owning a condo here. Buying a condo is like finding a treasure with many surprises in this area. A small one-bedroom condo can cost from $450,000 to all the way up to $1.8 million and more. For a two-bedroom condo, the price usually ranges between $750,000 and $3.29 million. Now, if you dream of a luxury penthouse, you may spend from $2.5 million to over $31 million. But that's not all. There are hidden costs too, like HOA fees that I mentioned that cover building care and extras, and property taxes are about 2% of the property value. Every coin counts when you're planning for a future in Brickell. Brickell offers two types of homes: modern high-rises, shining with sparkling pools, gyms, and helpful concert services, and in contrast, older buildings which offer more space and a quiet, comfy feel. No matter which one you choose, living in Brickell is an adventure where dreams meet dollars. Take your time, learn the numbers, and step into a world that is as exciting as it is challenging. Coming in at number 4, utilities and internet. What's the damage, you say? After we looked at the big costs of rent and buying a home, let's chat about another part of living here in Brickell, the monthly bills, of course. Living in a warm place like Miami means your electricity bills can be quite high. People here pay about $224 each month just to keep the house cool with air conditioning. Water is much kinder on the wallet though, at about $42 a month. And if you love to stay connected, a good high-speed internet plan over here will cost around $65 each month. These bills are part of the everyday cost of living that you must plan for. Now hang on, you might wonder, how can I keep these bills from taking too much of my money? There are some simple tricks you can use, and I'm going to get into them right now. One tip, which is quite easy, is just to buy energy-efficient appliances that use less electricity. Another tip is to set your thermostat at 75-76 degrees or higher in the summer to save on AC costs. Also, make sure to check for air leaks around windows and doors and seal them to keep the cool air inside. These small fixes add up to big savings over time. You can also save money by getting bundled services that combine your internet, cable, and phone into one cheaper plan. Lastly, try using smart power strips. They help cut off power when your gadgets are off, stopping wasted energy. With these easy steps, you can keep more money in your pocket while living the dream here in Brickell. Moving on to number 3, food and dining. Alright, now that we've talked about bills, let's chat a little bit about the food here in Brickell. In this lively neighborhood, you have two ways to fill your belly. You can go shopping for groceries, or you can go eat out, of course. Now, both choices come with different price tags, of course. Let's break it down in a simple way so it fits your style and budget. When you cook at home, your grocery bill is your best friend. For one person, groceries in Brickell cost around $300 to $400 every single month. If you have a family of 4, you might spend between $800 and $1,200. This means you can make healthy meals and try fun recipes without breaking the bank. It's a smart way to save money and still enjoy delicious food. But Brickell is also famous for its dining scene. Fancy restaurants like Zuma Miami or Cipriani downtown serve 3-course meals that can cost about $100 to $150 per person. For a quick bite, an inexpensive meal might set you back about $25. And if you like coffee, a regular cappuccino costs around $5.22. There are also takeout options like Jimmy John's sandwiches for $10 to $15, or tasty Chinese dishes at Confucio Express Brickell for $10 to $20 per dish. Whether you choose to cook at home or go out, Brickell offers flavors and prices for every taste and wallet. Coming in at number 2, transportation. Do you need a car? Well, let's talk about this. After we talk about food, let's chat about getting around in Brickell. If you decide to drive, be ready for some costs. Parking, for example, in Brickell can cost between $150 to $300 each month. Gas is not that cheap either, with prices around $3.49 per gallon. And don't forget car insurance. It can add up to about $5,912 approximately a year for full coverage. These numbers might seem big, but they're just part of living in a busy city like Brickell. If driving is too pricey, don't worry. Brickell has lots of other ways to travel. You have the Metro Mover, which is free. It's an electric train that runs on 3 loops: Omni Loop, Inner Loop, and Brickell Loop. There's also the Metro Rail, a 25-mile train system where a ride starts at $2.25, or you can get a monthly pass for $103.75. For quick trips, you can use ride-sharing apps like Uber or Lyft, which usually cost around $10 to $20 for a short ride. And if you want to save even more money, the Miami Trolley offers free rides around the city. Now, what really makes Brickell even more fun is its walkability. With a walk score of 99 out of 100, almost everything is close by. Shops, restaurants, and services are just a short walk away. This means you can often skip the car and enjoy a nice stroll through the neighborhood while saving money. Whether you drive or walk, Brickell has plenty of ways to help you get where you want to go. Moving on to number 1, entertainment and lifestyle, the fun side of Brickell. After we learn how to get around Brickell, it's time to talk about what happens when the lights come on. Nightlife in Brickell is super fun and full of choices. Fancy clubs like Blue Martini and Two Candela Bar let you dance and sip cool drinks the night away, but you might pay around $20 to $50 just to get in, and drinks can cost around $15 to $20 per drink. If you prefer something easier on your wallet, budget bars like Red Bar Brickell serve drinks for around $8 to $12. It's a mix of glitz and easygoing fun that fits any plan. Now let's talk about the gyms. You have Equinox Brickell, which charges about $200 a month, while LA Fitness is kinder, which fits in at about $30 a month. Now let's talk about co-working spaces, which are a neat choice for a lot of people. There's high-end spaces like we work at Brickell City Center, which start at about $500 per month. But there are budget ones like Quest Workspaces, which start at $300. These choices help you balance work, play, and health. Now let's look at the social side of things in Brickell, which is always buzzing with events. You can look at high-end places like Empire Social, or you can go to budget events at spots like American Social without any extra fees. Thanks for watching this video until the end, and now it's time for your bonus tip. The bonus tip is unexpected expenses that catch people off guard. We've talked about all the fun of Brickell's nightlife and social events, but some surprises might catch you off guard. Hidden costs can sneak up on you when you least expect them. For example, valet parking can add extra fees that you weren't aware of if you don't have your spot, and high sales taxes might make your shopping bill much bigger than you actually thought. In Miami, hurricane insurance is another cost that can come unexpectedly because of the storms. These little extras can add up and make your budget feel a bit tighter. If you live in a condo, there may be extra fees that you never saw coming. Sometimes unexpected maintenance charges pop up for repairs or special services in the building. There's also a lot of assessments that you have to be aware of, so it's a good idea to ask about all these extra fees before you decide to rent or buy a place. Knowing about these hidden expenses ahead of time can help you plan a lot better. A smart tip is to always have a little extra saved for those hidden surprises. Write down all your monthly expenses and add a small buffer for hidden costs like valet parking, taxes, or maintenance fees. With a little planning, you can enjoy your life here in Brickell without a worry. Budgeting might seem boring at times, but it's your little secret to staying ahead of unexpected expenses. Now stay smart, plan, and keep enjoying the bright and exciting life that Brickell has to offer. If you're looking for a property here in Brickell, contact me today, Gino Santarossa from North to South Realty International. My number is below 561-871-1889. And just before I end, if you're looking for a new development, go to my Florida Living channel, which you'll find at the top of my YouTube page here. Click on that tab and you'll see basically all the latest developments that Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and surrounding areas offers. Contact me today if you want any more information on those developments that I'm airing. And remember, your dream home is just one call away. Thanks for watching.